now. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Today is what is it? Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, August 31st, 2011. I just want to go over the trades we took this morning in the live trading room. We missed a few trades. We took a couple trades. We lost one. We won a couple. But I'll just go over the trades that set up. I'll go over the trades that set up on the ES and on the YM. All right. We'll start out. Let me start out by saying the ES right now is plus 10 ticks in the morning session, and the YM was plus 21 ticks in the morning session. All right, that's what we gained on the morning session. Now let me just scroll back here a little bit. Here we go on the ES right now. When the market opened up this morning, we had divergence down here in a bubble right here. After the bubble, we had a pull back down to the BBC. That was an entry right there. That was good for 2 points. All right. After that, there was a secondary pullback here with another bubble. That was good for another 2 points, but I didn't take that. The arrows that are yellow are trades that I did take. The arrows that are orange are trades that set up that I didn't take. It happened again here. You see there was a bubble here and a pullback down to the BBC. Good for another 2 points. I didn't take that one either. I did take this one over here. You see there was another bubble. A pullback down to the BBC. I took it. And that one lasted forever. I had plenty of opportunity to get out of that at break even. Once it got back into the box and the lines started to get down inside here and show us that there was chop. But I stuck it out. I stayed in the trade until it actually lost. So I lost 2 points there. So there I think I was plus 1 tick on it all right there. After that, I took another short over here. When we had the bubble right here, the pullback up to the BBC right here, I got short and took 2 points out of that. Over here, I shorted again after this bubble. It pulled back here. On this particular trade, I had moved my stop up. I think I moved it up. I moved it up a couple ticks. Once it got down here, and it was having trouble filling me at the target down here, I had moved my stop up and locked in some profit. And that was the last trade that I took in the morning. That's how I ended up with 10 ticks. Now, looking through it all, there were no other trades in the last half an hour that transpired. The last 45 minutes, there were no other trades that happened in there. Right now, the BBC is inside the box, so we're not looking to go long or short over there. Okay, so we ended plus 10 ticks on the ES, and now over here on the YM, I'll show you the trades that I took over here on the YM. Hang on a minute. I'm scrolling back here. On the YM, I went long, I believe. Hang on a second. It appears as though I didn't mark it up on this chart, but I went long. I missed this trade here. This was after the first bullish cross of the BBC here. This was our normal YM trade. When you get a bullish or bearish cross of the BBC, the first pullback is usually a good trade. All right. I didn't go long there. I missed that trade. There was another one here with divergence that you could have taken on the close up above the MA1 with divergence, or the bounce here for a secondary trade in that direction, a continuation trade in that direction. I didn't take either one of those. All right, the trades that I did take, I took. What did I take? I took a short over here. Hang on, I'm scrolling over there. Over here, I took the short here, guys, on the pullback up here, okay? And it went down, and I moved my stop up to break even plus a tick. All right, this was the first pullback to the BBC after the bearish cross. Right here, I shorted over here, and it went down. And I moved my stop up to break even plus a tick, and it stopped me out at plus 1 tick. All right, we still had a lot of divergence here, so when we closed down below, right here, I took the divergence trade. We closed down below the MA1, I went short again over here, and I took 20 ticks out of that one. Those were the 2 trades that I took on the YM this morning. Okay, since then it's been struggling here. It pulled back up, it bounced off the BBC, it went back down. We had a little bit of divergence here on the bullish side, but we didn't have everything in the right place for it to be meaningful. Okay, right here we have a bullish cross, and we'd be looking for a pullback down here to the BBC to go long right now. Okay, all of these lines are up here in the overbought area, so we may even get some divergence with that depending on how it comes together. Okay, so we ended the morning plus 21 ticks, which is $105 a contract over there, and plus 10 ticks here, which is $125 a contract. So $230 a contract on the morning session. All right, that